Imagine receiving a single $10,000 bill. What will your reaction be? Surprise, disbelief, doubt, or excitement? In Singapore, this is not just a hypothetical scenario, but it's a reality. This single banknote could cover the cost of a round-trip Singapore Airlines flight to Los Angeles in business class. Or with 2 of these banknotes, you could buy a brand new motorcycle. Or you could settle a down payment for your flat. Or you could clear off a year of university tuition fees. The list goes on a number of things you can pay for with a single banknote. And in fact, the Singapore $10,000 banknote is the single most valuable banknote in the world that's still in use today. But how do we end up printing a $10,000 banknote? And why is it the most valuable banknote in circulation today? Let's rewind back over a century ago to the year 1910, where the currency we used was called the Straits dollar. During this era, Singapore was still under British rule and under King George V's reign. To facilitate large transactions between banks, a $1,000 banknote was introduced. These banknotes were never made available to the public. In the year 1917, the $1,000 banknote was issued to the public for the very first time. And in October 1922, the $10,000 banknote was issued, but the latter was solely for interbank transactions. The $10,000 banknote remained exclusively for that purpose until January 29, 1973, when the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore made the groundbreaking decision to release the $10,000 banknote to the public for the very first time. The first publicly available $10,000 banknote, part of the Orchid series, was distinguished by its unique security features, including 2 embedded security threads instead of 1. And in the current Portrait series, the banknote boasts a striking gold tint. In the year 2014, MAS discontinued the printing of the $10,000 banknote and has instructed banks not to recirculate any notes that are in their possession, but to exchange the notes with them instead. The next most valuable banknote will be the 1,000 Swiss franc note. The $10,000 notes, however, are still considered legal tender, which means our $10,000 banknote still holds its title as the most valuable banknote in the world.